Hey collective, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Monday, August 10th. It is 7:28 a.m. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everybody, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Good morning. How y'all doing? All right. Spirit said, let's have a good old-fashioned ass whooping. Somebody's going to get a good old-fashioned ass whooping. That's what I heard. Well, somebody need a good old-fashioned ass whooping. I know I'm not promoting any kind of abuse or anything like that. We're talking about discipline. We ain't talking about beating nobody up, putting our hands on people because we don't like, just because we feel like it. No. And this may not even be physical. This could be spiritual. This could be, going through situations, in a valley, right? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Obstacles, delays, right? Loss. What's going on for the collective energy spirit? Oh, wait, what we got here? Karmic cycle complete. Oh, wait. Look, arguments and drama. Who is this? Somebody's initial could be an I. All right. Independence, integrity. Somebody's integrity. Somebody likes to argue when you try to show them shit. It's like they don't want to hear it. They don't want to see the evidence, right? They want to stay blindfolded. They don't want to be held accountable. What's the I for, spirit? Insecure. Incognito, isolated. Yeah, but there's a completion of a karmic cycle here. And there could be some kind of investigation going on. Okay. Confirmation. So there's some kind of headaches. So somebody could be stressed, having a lot of headaches. Something about your intuition. All right. You listen. Yeah, some of you guys could have been getting headaches around someone. Yeah, somebody. Yeah, because you're trying to convince you're trying to show somebody a different perspective, or trying to teach somebody something different, but they refuse. Listen. They refuse, right? It's like arguing with somebody that does not see things the same way you do. All right, so that's for somebody. If this karmic cycle is complete, first card out. Oh, what we got here? Comfortable in the lower self. Listen. This is something. Listen, yeah. All you doing is spinning your wheels, spirit. So what's on the bottom of the deck? Something with a V. All you're doing is spinning your wheels with this person, right? Because they're comfortable in their lower energy, their lower vibration. Look, somebody could actually be sitting around on the couch, eating. They're not taking baths. They're not grooming themselves. It's just like a loss of zest, a loss of wanting to get up and do anything for themselves, you know what I mean? For their own stability, for their own life. Maybe somebody is stable, but they're not moving, they're not changing. You know what I'm saying? It's like just sitting right here, rotting, decaying, loss of interest in life. Yeah, some of you guys could be, really stressed, of trying to get this person to change, and you can't. They're comfortable where they're at. You could be getting your independence. Maybe it's like you want to be there, you want to support this person, but this person doesn't see anything. They won't hold themselves accountable. They won't do it. They're not gonna do it. They okay with the way they are, and they accept who they are the way they are, and the people around them accept them in that way too. They don't challenge them. They got a bunch of people that agree with them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're spinning your wheels, spirit said. What else going on? Are we gonna just? Can I get some more spirit? What's this karmic cycle complete? What's going on here? Yeah, this is about, look, 144. Come on now. Divine protection and discipline. Your angels are guarding you, but you got to stay consistent too. I feel like this is a sign for someone, right? Or confirmation that you separating yourself from this energy is the right thing to do. And Spirit saying stay focused, stay disciplined, and keep doing it, right? I feel like you've already learned that, you know, we got J on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you've already learned that this isn't going anywhere because it's starting to affect your health. Some of you could have been having a lot of headaches, and that's the first sign. Your body is your first signal. Your body is your first signal. Either it's in the pit of your stomach, headaches, fogginess, feeling unstable. That's the first sign that you're around some kind of toxic karmic energy. Your body's defenses are going up. Yep, somebody's comfortable and they're right where they're at, and there's nothing you can really do about it. The only way that's going to change is when they're ready to change it, if they're ever ready. Listen, cleanse your energy. Some of y'all need to take some spiritual baths, all right? Because I feel like you've been absorbing. Listen, you got a fresh start. You've been absorbing somebody else's toxic ass fucking energy because you're in the barbershop trying to get somebody else to come out the barbershop, and you're going to end up sitting in the chair right next to their ass. Huh? I promise. Reset, reboot, your power buttons has been pressed. Yeah, there's a reset here. And you need to be disciplined. And discipline means learning when to walk away, learning when to surrender something, right? Because until you surrender something that you have no control over, you're going to lower your vibration. You're going to lower your defense systems. You're going to sacrifice yourself. And that means your physical self, your mental self, your spiritual self, in order to stay in this energy. Why? Because if you leave, what's going to happen? Because you can see what's going to happen. You already know where somebody's headed. But you got to get out the way and let the universe do what the universe do. Well, we got here, ancestors want your attention. I can't make it up. Your ancestors want your attention. Yeah, and that's why you're having these physical ailments. That's why there's so much stress. That's why it's so many blockages, and you're feeling lethargic, and you know what I'm saying? You feel drained. Come on, Spirit. You feel drained. It's because you're allowing somebody else. You're putting too much energy. You're pouring too much into a waste system. Like, yeah, an empty pit. A bottomless pit. Somebody could be a bottomless pit. They eat all the time. They drink all the time. You know what I mean? It's whatever. They don't care. They set in their ways. Yeah. What we got here? Lesson learned. Come on, Spirit. Lesson learned. Listen. Your ancestors are telling you this motherfucker is not going to change. They are okay where they're at. Stop trying to get them to see things from your perspective because they don't want to see it. They like where they're at. You got to accept that shit. And if you leave or you walk away and they fall apart because that's what they wanted. Some people will drag you down with them while you trying to climb out. They don't care. If they don't care about themselves, what makes you think they're going to care about you? You caring too fucking much. You're spinning your wheels. You're wasting your energy. You're stressing yourself out because you're trying to control what? What you trying to control? Lesson learned. Thank you, Spirit. Obsession, narcissistic supply. Listen, some of y'all are dealing with a narcissist, or you were. Someone that was obsessed about your energy, your love, your caring. You'll stick around. Your spirit guides have been watching over you. This is somebody that has been sucking the fucking life out of you. Disappointment after disappointment. You know what I'm saying? And it's like somebody got a plug in you, and they're just draining the fucking life out of you. What's going on here, Spirit? Somebody's obsessed with you. Look, playing the victim. Cleanse your energy, Spirit said. Cleanse your energy. Take yourself a good salt bath, a spiritual bath. Soak. Get you some lavender and put in there too. I got a new set from Outer Spirit. This is the Unakite. This is good for releasing energy, releasing emotional baggage. All right, this is a good grounding energy here. All right, yeah. Listen, I'll put a short up. Y'all get a discount code when I after this. Okay, 999. Look at that. Let it go. Let it go. Yes. Somebody's trying to play victim, but you already know how that goes. Every time you come back, every time you open up yourself to this person, every time you try to call attention to what this person's behavior and the things that bother you, they want to argue. They want to fight. Because they don't want to be held accountable. They're not ready to come out of that energy. I'm hearing you can't teach an old dog new tricks. 1010. Whoo, come on. Come on. Level up. Checkpoint. You're being pushed out of your comfort zone on purpose. Upgrade accepted. Listen, let it go. That chapter is done. Release it so something better can step in. 00999 and 1010. Look at that. I'm finna read those. I don't think we can read 10, but not 1010. That's alright though. Let's see what 10 says. Nose itching. Why? Who mad? We got 10, clear thinking, right? Angels are asking you to declutter your mind of things that are not necessary for your forward movement. Thoughts and emotions need to be productive, or else they can be problematic. Reflect upon a repetitive thought or emotion you've been having. Ask yourself if this thought or emotion is necessary, kind, or productive. Let's do it. So I think it goes up to 3. Is 000 in here? Let's see. Probably not. We got 999 though. 999, fulfillment. Visualize what's next. The cycle of what you have been doing is reaching fulfillment. You are at the finish line of your goals, and it's time to start leveling up, to visualize some new ones. What can you do to tie up loose ends? Explore this question today. 000 is not in here. And I don't even think 0's in here either. Let me see. Let's check. Let's find out. Nope, no 0. Alright. But that's the... Let me see. Okay, some of you guys could be getting a loan approved. Alright. Application or a loan. Something's going to be approved. Something's going forward. Yeah. Ooh-wee, they're flying out here. Ooh, somebody could be having a down low love affair. Okay. That came on out. It says a spiritual fast is needed. Okay. And then we got telekinesis, upgraded abilities. Yeah, your spiritual gifts are upgrading. When we are obedient to our higher self, when we are obedient to our intuition, when we learn how to trust it, and we do things that we're not comfortable doing, like letting things go, people, places, and things, situations, when we learn how to trust what we can't see, right? When we don't know what the outcome's going to be, but we know that where we're at is not where we're supposed to be. When we start making those kind of decisions, those are level ups. Those are you overcoming obstacles. Fears, illusions, what ifs. Just do it, right? What we got here? We got the letter P. Purpose. Yeah, stepping into your purpose, your abilities, your psychic abilities, I'm hearing. They're upgrading. Because when you start to trust when you start taking those kind of steps, and you trust yourself, and you trust God, and you trust where you're being led and what you're being told to do, you know what you know when you do it. It's as if you'll be more trusting the next time. You'll take bigger steps, you know what I'm saying, it won't take you as long, right? And you know what I'm saying? You'll learn the signals. Come on now. PI, private investigators, psychic investigators. Some of you guys are telekinesis. What's this? We got O, September 9th. OPI 777. Spiritual jackpot. Your intuition is hitting. Come on, I'm telling you, some of y'all spiritual gifts. I'm telling you, when we learn how to trust our intuition, trust when our bodies are telling us something, when we know something don't feel right, and not to sweep it under the rug and say that we're overreacting, we're overthinking. Baby, listen. You already know it says family knows about a betrayal. Oh, your intuition and blessing is hitting. Is hitting. Blessings, favor, and divine timing turned up. A family member knows about, or a family knows about a betrayal. All right, something about April 4th. We got September and April here. Yeah, about somebody in their south node. Didn't we say somebody was comfortable in this energy? Yeah, somebody doing something in their south node, man. Doing something, yeah, to betray someone, to overstep some boundaries in some way. April 4th could be significant. September 9th could be significant. We got Taurus, Aries here, and we have a Scorpio and a, what is that? Sagittarius. What is this? Let me see. I used to have it somewhere. What's the zodiac sign for September?
September has 2 zodiac signs. Virgo, which covers the beginning and middle of the month.
Virgo and Libra. Virgo and Libra. Okay, take it how it resonates. Yeah, so echoes of who you were, the past, the south node, your shadow side. Yeah, somebody's in their shadow, and a family knows about a betrayal. All right, that's something somebody. Something could have something to do with a down low lover. Somebody could have slept with your partner. I'm just saying, powerful connection with God and Source. Listen, you are connected, and you are protected. I'm hearing the omnipresent. I'm hearing, yes. Powerful connection with God and Source. Look, somebody could have an eating disorder. Okay, somebody could be very gluttonous, or somebody could be bulimic in some way, shape, or form. All right, obsessed with their weight. Ooh, what we got here? Drink more water, Spirit said. Okay. What else, Spirit? Oh, and we got Scorpio here. There's a Scorpio in this connection, an intense connection you have. And then we have a Adam, Virgo. There go that Virgo energy. All right. Divine feminine, divine masculine's friend is obsessed with them. So some of you guys could have a friend that's obsessed with you. Somebody in your energy. Somebody you think is your friend. A perfectionist is Virgo energy. Yeah, with the Scorpio energy, this is giving me obsessed energy. Adam, not ADAM, ATOM, like atom bomb. I hope I can say that. Alpha, ascension. Spirit, anything else? (1111). Powerful manifestation. Look at this. Some of y'all got spiritual gifts. We got clairvoyance. Your reality is updating in real time. Think big or go home. Someone's secretly in love with you. So somebody's friend is secretly in love with you. This could be somebody around you, somebody you've been dealing with, somebody you've been trying to support, somebody you could be letting go. Or this could just be a secret admirer. What else going on? Oh, there it is again, y'all. Pisces the psychic. Come on, man. A loan or an application is going to be approved. Take it how it resonates. Point blank, period. What we got here? Let's get a couple of these. The Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles. Come on now. A Beyonce song, upgrade, let me upgrade ya. So let's upgrade you. But you know, because of the choices that you make, you're doing the work. The Ten of Wands, come on, man. You're doing the work. You're carrying the load. You're bearing the burdens. So it's like it's only natural that you be upgraded, that you know, be giving more responsibility, more access. Come on, Spirit. More access. Too much is given, much is required. It also requires you to be, to set healthier boundaries, stronger boundaries, right? And to treat the spiritual gift that you have, you know, with a lot of, you know, treat it respectfully, right? With integrity and good intention, yeah. Don't use it to try to hurt people, man. But that, listen, the Magician, look at this, and the Six of Cups. The Magician, transmuting the energy, overcoming the obstacles, raising your vibration. Ooh, the High Priestess. Come on, Spirit. I didn't even see her on the bottom of the deck. Learning from your emotions, learning how to balance them out, to have control over them, to understand how they work and what they're here for, right? And not allowing them to overtake you, right? But you mastering them. You being able to see beyond the veil. The veil is our attitudes and our behaviors. You know what's behind the attitude and the behaviors. Stop playing. And you got that from your past. From the Six of Cups energy, from relationships, from things that set you back, that disappointed you, right? Yeah, the Magician, you carried those burdens. You overcame that shit, man. Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. You worked through it. And as you worked through it, you were giving a higher level of access yes, because everything's in the air already. Everything is always floating around us. We just have to be able to see it. To record it, I heard record it in real time. It's like I'm saying, like a whole bunch of letters, like a computer, all these letters stuff, and you just you're an open channel to receive anything and everything people have put out. Anybody. It don't have to be people you know. You could be somebody that just gets downloads and shit, and it ain't got nothing to do with nobody you know, but like, who is this? What is that about, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, the Hermit in the reverse. What's going on here? Page of Wands. This is giving me like blockages. This is also, I feel like you not hiding who you are anymore either, right? Like, maybe some of you could have, well, you know, been in hermit mode, isolation, but just constantly working on yourself. Clearing those channels so that you can receive the messages, learning how to trust your intuition and your discernment, right? Because we all have it, but we don't trust it. We don't trust ourselves. Because from the past, we made bad choices. Right now, it's like when it's time to move into, you know, doing something different, we don't trust it because we're so used to something, right? This is a new opportunity. It's time to step outside, come out the house. It's time to come out the house. What is this? The Hermit in the reverse. Like in this position that you're in right now, you've learned what you needed to learn. It's time to move forward. Page of Swords. School's out. Ding ding. You graduated. You graduated from this level of the journey. Page of Wands. I'm telling you. Listen, the psychic. You graduated from this. Listen. You got your diploma. You graduated from this part. Justice is here. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to experience some new shit, to learn some new stuff. And because you have an infinite amount of energy and information, listen, you can't sit in one place. It's like it's too much. You got too much to learn, too much to do. And you are going to be put in positions where you are going to be helping other people with guidance. Let's go. Listen, I promise. Queen of Swords. What's going on here, Spirit? Either way, it's time for you to, yes, it's time to get up. It's time to get up. Yeah, it's time. School's out. You learned everything you needed to learn. Some of you may feel like, no, you still got a little more. No, it's time. It's time for you to come out of that hermit mode, that I'm not ready mode, that is it for real mode, your guard up mode, the high priestess in the reverse. Yes, you got your guard. You didn't trust your intuition. You could have been afraid of yourself. I know for me, sometimes I get downloads and it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming, and it's like sometimes I have to catch myself when I say I don't want to see this. I don't want to know about it, right? Because it comes with the dark and the light, right? You can see the dark too. The high priestess in the reverse. The 9 of Wands, the magicians with the 9 of Wands again. Or the 10 of Wands. I feel like some of you could have been really maybe very guarded against your own intuition, because maybe you have been taught that it's bad, that is darkness, you know what I'm saying, that it's a part of it, Some of you may have been, some of you also may have had to protect yourself from someone that was really into darkness, dark energy, that low vibrational energy. Someone trying to influence you or to get you to use what you know in a manipulative manner, so to speak, okay? But there's definitely that someone that was around you that was trying to influence the darker side of your energy. They tried to. So it's like as if somebody wanted to make you so angry with God and to make you feel like you are so fucking wrong that you just started rebelling and acting out and using your gifts for unhealthy situations and shit like that, right? To manipulate. I'm telling you that, listen, some of you guys, I'm telling you, with this Empress in the reverse, with the High Priestess in the reverse, yeah, the Sun, this is somebody that was in competition with you.
What do I feel when I wear an under outfit wireless bra? I feel nothing.
King of Swords.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, the Sun. It's like with the King of Swords, it's like you could you see it with the Chariot? Yeah, you're moving away from this. Yeah, you finally got up and left. You finally realized that somebody wasn't going to change. They ain't going to change. And they wanted you to, you were different than this person. And you could see this person, right? And you realized you had to defend yourself from this person's, whatever they were projecting, whatever they were saying, whatever they was trying to show you, however they was trying to guide you with this 3 of Swords in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse, making bad choices, teaching, you know how, like, teaching you how to steal, basically, right? Teaching you bad shit, bad behaviors. Like going in the store stealing or lying on your taxes and manipulating people and shortchanging people and, that kind of energy. being lazy, stealing time, right? Stealing supplies from the job. It's okay, don't worry about it, right? Not taking care of yourself, getting into addictions and drinking and lustful energy. It's like somebody wanted you to follow their lead, that's not how you were how you were built. That's not what was instilled in you. That's not what God put inside of you. Some of you guys are listening, are following your own path. And it's because of how you feel. You don't feel comfortable in this person's energy because you know this person has a corrupt energy. Thank you, Spirit. This is a corrupt spirit here. Empress in the reverse. This could have been somebody's mama or daddy. Right? You're seeing this. You're seeing the truth. That somebody really envies you and shit. And that it's time for you to fucking go. With the Chariot. Yeah. The Five of Swords. Yeah. They've been trying to slow you down. They've been trying to mislead you. Lead you down the wrong path. So that you will lose interest in whatever it is you have going on. Because see, they ain't finna change. And how dare you think that the way I live, you better than me. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is somebody that, yeah. But you know, Spirit said, let it go. This chapter is done. Release it so something better can come into your life. All right? Somebody could be trying to play victim to keep you stuck. But listen. You've carried enough burdens. You've carried your burdens. Yeah, you had to defend yourself while you was carrying them. Which made you, like, really distrust your own intuition. But I see that has turned around from you. For you, you're the psychic. Yeah. Listen, you realize this was a bad business deal. Here comes a change. Yep, 555 and 666. Because somebody was really a hidden enemy. D could be significant. All right. Look, Father knows. Look, that influence. That influence. Somebody could have seen that you had good things in your future. You know what I mean? That you were gonna make something of yourself, and they haven't. They still on the fucking couch. You know, they have settled in their fucking ways. You know, it's kids that show us how much we fucking what we really did in their lives. How much we show up. What kind of effect we had on their lives. Is our kids show that when they get older. When they get older, their behaviors, what they do, how they carry themselves, how they show up in the world for themselves, for other people. That is a direct reflection, right? And not to say that good things can't come out of the bad, because if you had a bad dynamic with your parent or in your home, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to become, a part of the environment. You can change. You can. That's that cycle breaking. You can say, I don't want to do it no more like that. I want to do it this way because this feels more better, more comfortable for me. Somebody could have been, in the Eight of Swords energy, thinking our parents know what's best, right? Because we always think our parents know what's best until we realize when we grow up that was fucking abuse. We a lot of us got whoopings, right? But some of us got punches and sexual molestation, confirmation, and some other shit. You hear me? Drug addiction in the family. Sexual misconduct in the family. Verbal and emotional abuse in the family. It wasn't always, it's never always, not for everybody, peaches and cream, right? And some of this can make some of us go within, right? It makes us feel like we're not good enough. And when we feel like we're not good enough, we can't see that influence is not coming from us. It's coming from our environment, our parents, our friends, our siblings, whoever the fuck's around us. They're our influence in our lives. And sometimes we have to walk away from this shit. Sometimes we have to move away from it because deep down inside, that shit don't feel right. When somebody around you saying, oh, I've been through the same thing you've been through and this is what it is, it's a new fucking name. That's a tower. When you have to rename the fucking abuse, it wasn't, oh, this is just how we was raised. No, nigga, that was fucking abuse. That was emotional fucking breaking down of your fucking character and integrity. because it was done to them. Sometimes we do what we know. And unless we open our minds up to learn some new shit, we will be in that same cycle of not being able to do nothing, comfortable in your lower self. Alright? So that's the message, guys. I'm going to get on up off of this. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will see y'all in the next one. Deuces. Y'all stay up.